Hello students, welcome to my channel. This is my second video in connection with working capital management. Today I will be discussing about working capital cycle. So first of all, you'll understand what is cycle. Cycle normally means occurrence of recurring events in a particular sequence. So working capital cycle may be defined as a particular set of correlated activities that starts from procurement of raw materials or trading goods and ends with the realization of sales. It is a complex sequence of operating procedures which are repeated in the same order. So if you look at this diagram, you will understand better. So what I have said, it's a correlated set of correlated activities. Now you see there are some activities. Then these activities or events starts from purchase of raw material. The activity or set of activity start from this point. We use cash to purchase raw materials. This is the first activity. Here it is also mentioned. This activity is that starts from procurement of raw materials. Then raw materials are introduced in production process. The next activity is when the raw materials are put into production, it is raw materials are put into production for becoming finished goods. Raw materials are put into production process, then production process continues and finished goods completed. After completion of finished goods, it is sold to the customers on credit. So when cash are collected from customers, it's converted into cash. So these activities happens repeatedly in a systematic manner, in a particular sequence. So this is called working capital cycle. So this is for a manufacturing concern. If I think about a trading concern, so there will be no production, they will not purchase raw materials, they will directly purchase finished goods. And finished goods are sold to customers on credit. And after some time, cash are realized from the customers. Again, the cycle starts. So this is the working capital cycle for manufacturing concern, and this is the working capital cycle for trading concern. So now what is working capital cycle period? Period, that means it indicates a time period. So to complete this cycle, a period is there. So what is period? Working capital cycle period, it is a time span through which the operating process starting from procurement of raw materials खरीदने से शुरू हुआ, or trading goods, or ending with the realization of sales gets completed. So to complete the cycle, the time required is called working capital cycle period. Completed is known as working capital cycle period. So if I say after purchasing raw materials, it is put into the production process. This period is known as raw material holding period. Raw material holding period. Raw material holding period. Say raw material holding period is 10 days. Assumption, say 10 days. After purchasing, it is put into production after a period of 10 days. So raw material holding period is 10 days. Then raw materials are completed into finished goods. Suppose it takes 30 days. It is called work in progress period. Work in progress period. assume it is 20 days. It takes 20 days to convert the raw materials into finished goods. After that, finished goods are sold to the customers on credit. Sold to the customers on credit. This period is called finished goods holding period. Finished goods holding period. So, it has also been assumed that, say 20 days again. And after that, collection from debtors or cash is received from debtors after a period of 30 days. So this is collection period. This period is called cash collection period. It has been assuming that it is 30 days. So the entire cycle completes within a period of 10 days, plus 20 days, plus 20 days, and 30 days. This is gross working capital cycle period. So if I write here in this way, raw material holding period is 10 days, plus work in progress period is 20 days, finished goods holding period is also 20 days, and cash collection period is 30 days. So what is the period? If I add all these days, we will get the working capital cycle period. 10 plus 20, 30, plus 20, 50, then 30, 80 days. This is gross working capital cycle period. If I deduct the time period allowed to creditors or lagging payment of wages over it, that is deducted from here. Suppose I am getting a credit period from creditors, from creditors 10 days. So it will be deducted. Lag in payment of wages. Say, lag in payment of wages is 5 days. So it will also be deducted from this 80 days. So if I deduct, I am getting how much? 65 days. You can say it is net working capital cycle period. Working capital cycle period. So in this way, length of the working capital cycle period is calculated. Why it is calculated? Why it is necessary to calculate? Because the longer operating cycle, larger working capital requirement. The longer the operating cycle, larger the working capital requirement. वर्किंग कैपिटल साइकिल जितना बड़ा होगा, पीरियड जितना बड़ा होगा, वर्किंग कैपिटल ज्यादा लगेगा. So the length of the operating cycle is the indicator of efficiency of working capital management. So working capital management or finance manager will always try or should try to minimize the period. So working capital cycle must be short. So if working capital is lesser, cycle period is lesser amount of working capital is required. This is for today's video, and thank you for watching.